Welcome to Finding Aiur, episode 11. I'm Zenador, and we've delayed our cast today because there was WCS, so, you know, you guys should be watching that. Anyways, I will start loading this game. Let's see here. I guess we'll be doing this one. It's a PVT by request. Basically, a friend of mine said he wanted to see more PVT, yeah. I'm firing one up.
And unranked, that's never a good sign.
Yeah, that is kind of unusual, because it is also the unranked decal, too. Or portrait, rather. Interesting. Here, I'll let you guys see what I'm talking about. See? Right here. Anyways, so regarding today, basically it finished off the round of 32. The round of 16 and onward will all be played on Easter weekend. It will be a 3-day tournament. I'm not a big fan of that, like, in terms of I feel like there's a significant advantage for the players being lost in that they don't have time to prepare for their round of 8 matchup. They really only have a day, so they kind of just have to prepare for everything. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it develops, and things should be interesting. Maybe they'll start with brackets already. I don't know. They haven't really disclosed anything as to how they're going to progress and handle it. Like, I don't know if they're going to do like the first couple games somewhere and first like 12 games of the round of 16, or not 12, 12 players, so 6 games. One day and then the last 2 games the next. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this game.
Alright, spawning in the bottom left, the either complete noob or smurfing grandmaster, the red Terran, AEOC's killer.
Can you read that? I can't.
Where?
On the insignia.
No. It doesn't look
edifying,
though.
Anyways.
And spawning on the top right, the blue Terran going up either against a complete noob or a smurfing grandmaster, Adorex Esports Communities, Zenador. Or it could be somewhere in between, I suppose. It doesn't have to be a complete noob, but...
Well, I mean, we can sort of look at his, from his perspective of the... This is his camera. Is my replay broken?
Sorry, that's not a good sign.
I think my replay is broken, because this is very peculiar.
Does look to be pretty near the center of the...
Yeah, because I don't know anyone that would put their... Okay, whatever was the case there, seemed to be a glitch there. I'm not certain though. Maybe he did have his camera there. Anyways, Zenidor is gonna scout after his pylon a little early. Cause I mean, maybe Zenidor just wants to be aggressive. Maybe he's afraid of 2 racks and wants to know if that's coming, or maybe he just accidentally sent it off of 9 pylon instead of 12 gateway. Regardless of whatever the case may be, the probe will enter the base of Killer now, and he will see that there is a barracks going up, so everything looks normal. A little probe harass. Not really going to accomplish much. Yeah, I mean, Zenidor is just going to continue on as he does normally. And he has been informed that his probe is taking damage and will pull away. He's gonna go and scout the other gas geyser, as he should do. There's no real point in scouting if you don't check both geysers at this stage of the game. He sees that there's no gas being taken yet, so he can assume that there's not gonna be that early Reaper. There might be a delayed Reaper, as Killer could always just delay his gas and go for it later, but so far that will not be the case. Killer is going to scout Zenidor's base now, and he's going to see that there is I mean, everything looks normal for the Protoss player at this stage of the game, so really not much of anything. So, I mean, basically he's just confirming no cheese from him from Zenidor either. Technically, this scout tells him that he should not, if he goes for a delayed Reaper, he should not attempt to go behind the mineral patch with his Reaper and should just tag the gases for his scouting. But, I mean, that's common nowadays. Anyways, so, I mean, what does it matter? Basically, if you're a Terran player and you see a Protoss has blocked off your back end, blocked off the back end so that you can't just go around the mineral patch with a complete circle, don't go behind the mineral patch. You're trying to get too much done. Simply put. It's gonna be double barracks for Killer. This is not exactly a common PVT opening. Maybe yeah, okay, that makes sense now. He's gonna get a 3rd barracks and look to make a push around the 8-minute mark. His objective should be to shut down the Protoss's expansion at like ideal situation. Shut down the expansion. However, more likely, what he'll come away with is a photon overcharge, and then maybe kill the natural once the Photon Overcharge expires. That's in an ideal situation, assuming he's playing a normal Protoss player that is going to expand off of one gateway. Given that this is Xenador, I'm going to be the bearer of bad news and say that is highly unlikely. Not necessarily because Xenador is known for defending that, as much as it is that Xenador is known for not letting the game get to that stage. He either triples your economy or kills you beforehand. Killer is going to scout with a Marine, and he sees that there is no Nexus. So his alarm bells should be ringing, in that he's not playing a standard Protoss, essentially. This Stalker is perfectly positioned to intercept this and deny all scouting information, so he will at least force a scan, if nothing else. It's gonna be Twilight? Is Xenador going charge? I think Xenador is pulling out a 5-gate. No, he can't be pulling out a 5. Oh, okay, he's going, gonna drop DTs. Okay, he just did it, differently. This is the way he started it the first time. He's been proxying his, Twilights nowadays, so that's how come I was like, wait, what? This is back when he still did it from his main. Which, I mean, it's hard to... Xenador's kind of spaced this so that Killer cannot scan the main and get both the... Or, it's not likely that he will get both the Dark Shrine and the Robo, because he's put them on sort of opposite ends of his base, more or less. Which, I mean, that's nice, but proxying the Dark Shrine definitely, it makes, it hides it better, but at the same time it's like it can be picked off, so there are pros and cons to however you so choose to do the DT drop build, whether you proxy your Dark Shrine or not. And, I mean, Killer is, he's getting another barracks behind this, so he's kind of all-in-ish. He really needs to do some damage, but Xenador should be okay, regardless of what he does. As I just don't see how Killer is... I mean, yes, he will have Concussive Shell. Does he have any other upgrades? Let's see. No, he doesn't. So, I mean, Concussive Shell is great against Protoss, particularly in the early game. But, I just don't feel like he has what he needs here. He's gonna go for a push now, but, I mean, 2 Marauders are not gonna do well against Photon Overcharge and DTs. Or I mean, Xenador will probably warp in a DT at home and a DT across the map. The Dark Shrine is halfway done. Xenador is putting down his natural now. So I